your name. They won't know who you be.
Okay, well done. My name na Peter Isesele, and na Nigeria I come from. So as we first talk, I will do my master's for biochemistry for Memorial University for St. John's for here, for this professor.
Nice. So we not saying a school carry you come here.
Of course.
So one question we get from mine be say, out of all the whole countries where the US day, Canada day, why be saying at Canada? And out of all the schools where they Canada, waiting come make you say now Memorial University be that school where you want come?
They don't ask me that question plenty times. So now they do nutrition biochemistry for Memorial for here for my master. So why I really like nutrition because when I did my final year for school, I do plenty courses for biochemistry. I do nutrition, I do pharmaceutical, I do clinical, those plenty courses for biochemistry. So among all the ones when I do now, nutrition I really sweet my belly well. So when I finish my undergrad, I can't find opportunity to do my master's for nutrition. So now Canada really did my mind.
And when you finish your undergrad, which year be that?
I finished 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I finished, then I can't find school when they say they get very good nutrition program. So and there I can't see MUN. The nutrition program, they're very good for their master's program. And also, I like the school because the tuition, they're very affordable. So I don't really need to spend too much. So that make I come here. From there, when I say a place when I like and the tuition, they're affordable, now so I can start to the process my admission. Yeah, for MUN.
So you've been talk something, say you can't start to the look, and now so you take fine Memorial University. You want follow our audience, elaborate more. What do you mean by say you look? Now you do plenty research for internet, or you follow person talk, or how it take up on?
I don't really talk to anybody. Now internet now I mainly use.
Okay.
So I go just go Google, type masters in nutrition for Canada. From there I can see the plenty schools when they say they get nutrition. So now there I can see Memorial. So all my search now mostly online. Now Google now be my closest friend. Yeah, in terms of say I dey search.
And how long it take you, the process where you start to define the school where you go do your master's till the time where you can't get that admission? What be the time frame where it take you?
I go say it take me around 2 years.
2 years.
So when I did my final year, me and my paddy me for that one now day Saskatoon, I still they do a master's. So when we did our final year, we already the talk say we go find place to go do masters and Canada they our mind. So when we did our final year like that, we just they look out for opportunities.
They gather information for internet.
Yeah, then they try look out for scholarship. Now that one I would find because it go there very.
We go come back to that scholarship matter, but just keep on for mind, Okay, and continue.
Okay, so from there we can start with the search. Can they make my inquiries? Then from there I can, because I need to spend a lot of time to understand how the process they go. Then like me and MUN website today, we can be very friendly because every day I dey browse the website so that I make I understand how the whole application process
they
be and all those things. So I go say it take me around 2 years before I finally come.
Okay. Wow. Because again, plenty people go day house now. The one that they say, for waiting people get for mind. They do them say to come abroad, can't do masters. Now very easy thing. It dey easy, but you guys put a lot of work into waiting you they tell us today. So another question where we get for mind be say, as you don't day here now, which year you been come?
So now May 2017. So I just complete 2 years for this province. So
okay, so now you come here since May 2017. Now if you look back until how things did when you been come, and now it will be some of those things where you don't like for this province, and some of those things where if you say you look forward to say make it improve for better.
when I just nearly come, one very big thing when I like for this province now, the way when we say everybody for this province, they relate to each other. You know, I remember that first time when I just come, if I just tell people, say, I just come the province, you
like
know.
JJC,
yeah,
Johnny
so,
just come.
you know, everybody go try help you. Maybe you define where to go buy something. Everybody go make sure, say, you reach where they go. Sometimes, person fit even give you a ride to go where they go. And another thing would be say I really like for this city or this province be say it get a lot of diversity. You know, if you there for inside room now, for inside that room now, the whole world now they there.
Yeah.
You go see person from China, you go see person from India, you go see person from US, you know, from all over the world. So that diversity for this city now, something will be say they really sweet my belly well.
Yeah.
You know, and one thing when be say I know say they go always feel improve on. You know, the room they to always improve, and I mean no say the government know this thing, and they work on now. Be say you know say when people they finish school now, the next thing now to get work. So some go come they find work if they no see. They go other place,
go another province. Yeah.
So me no say the government know them they try. So me hope say, you know, subsequently as time they go, the government go try make effort to make sure say
people they stay here.
Plenty work there so that people go feel they stay the province.
Especially after graduation,
yes,
right?
Yes, that one they very important.
Now better talk you talk. We don't talk plenty for today now, but one question where we also want to ask be say, you know, as you be graduate students for here, follow us relate. What be some of those wahala where we say as JJC or Johnny just come, we just arrive. You know, waiting be some of those wahala where you face and waiting you do will help you really settle in.
So one of the as I just come here, I don't know anybody. You know, it gets some kind of time when they say you go really want to find out how to do something, you not go really know how to do it. So one of the things when I do be say I dey try talk to people.
Yeah.
If I get any issue, I go always try to talk to people. You know, another issue as JJC when I face for here when I just come now, the issue of transportation. You know, so me I never sabi this
and that kind of thing no dey Nigeria.
So me I never sabi this kind of organized bus system. So even get one day when they say I enter the wrong bus. I think say the number now the same. I see number 10 now, so I enter. So the bus gonna go different direction. Now so I go around meet the driver. I tell him say where they go? You can't tell me say now downtown they go, whereas me and they go more. So I don't face that issue. Another one will happen for inside bus be say when I reach where they go, I suppose press say I don't reach where they go. Me I don't know. So I can't pass where they go. But as time they go on, I can't understand the system. You know, they talk to people, they challenge me and they face, and they constantly help me, they give me
and
advice.
You can't make better friends too. That time where you did. I mean, you still did school, so your friends gonna help you.
Definitely
also understand the system. Now, correct talk be that, and all those informates where you did talk. Now, the same thing where other people where they watch us for TV now go relate to. You know, and I know say another question where we want to ask you be say as graduate students, you know, some of them they do volunteer work, some of them still they work off campus, and some of them still get your school pressure. So how you take they manage all those things?
Number one thing we say you go need to first understand yourself. You know, you go know waiting they work for you. And one thing when we say I learned well for this my master's program now how to manage my time. So I try as much as possible make I plan my time. So if I know say I get volunteer to do around 2 and I still get lab work to do, so what thing I go do be say I go try arrange my lab work so that I go finish before that 2. And I go still tell my supervisor say I get volunteer to do.
Okay.
So
maybe we hold that thought. All right, my viewers. Nami and Peter is selling the talk now. In they tell us better things with day. We won't go break. Make you no touch that. We still they come back. welcome back from the small break where we don't go. We still dey studio and we still get better where they come. And me and Peter Isele still dey here. So Peter, before we go this small break where we go, you been they tell us, you talk about one scholarship where you been get. You talk say na Queen Elizabeth scholarship.
Yes.
How you take get that scholarship? For the sake of those where be one come here do graduate program, make them know how they go apply for that scholarship and waiting. How that scholarship don't help your life so far?
So for that scholarship matter, funny enough, I don't really apply for that scholarship. I don't even know about that scholarship. But you know, say if they do research or masters, if you get supervisor, your supervisor will always give you funding. So when I contact the supervisor for the nutrition program, so now you can tell me, say, you get one scholarship, or the name of the scholarship now Queen Elizabeth II scholarship, and we go help cover a lot of things for your school. So now so I get the scholarship, and the scholarship don't really help me well because I get money to do what I need to do.
One or two things you're supposed to.
So I just spend most of my time to focus well on my school. So that stress, when we say a lot of students, they stress, they go need to work plenty hours to make
gather money, pay school fees.
Yeah, so me, I know they good at that stress. So all waiting I do now mostly to spend my time to do my schoolwork very well and to make sure, say, I feel maintain that funding to pass well, so that I not go, lose out for that funding. So it did very challenging, but we don't scale through since this way.
Okay, now, as you don't talk, say they challenging, but you they scale through, and the reason why they ask this question be say, because me, I know, say, for you to get funding, it's no easy. Even to keep that funding, it's no easy because you guys maintain a certain grade level.
Yeah,
what be the grade level where you're supposed to?
For any course you do, you're going to need to get at least 75.
75%.
If you get 74, you don't go with that. So
now you say they go come out that scholarship, give another person, and you go there on your own.
Yeah, you go need to pay by yourself. So you go there very challenging that time.
So now the question be say, and now they do these things, they do volunteer, you still they try maintain social life. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how you go feel rate your social life and how you they do them? People want to know.
From 1 to 10, if I want to rate, I go say I did number 5.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know they do socials, and I know they still slack for the socials. So what's that they try to be say, if any social event they won't be seen during school time, so I go always plan my schedule so that I go feel get time to go the social event. And most of them when I go now in the evening. So by the time I don't finish school like this, I feel maybe go out with friends, go watch movie. And if it be say maybe a GSU graduate student, they organize any event. Now maybe it could be the number 1 person when I go register, say I want to go. So, and if now during weekend, I try as much as possible to stay relaxed during weekend to reduce my schoolwork, and then use that time to meet people, socialize, and then still try use that time to volunteer. Because at that volunteering, they meet plenty people.
They mix up with other students who be like you. All right, as you don't talk, say, body no be firewood and person gas rest. So another question we want to ask, we say, so for your volunteer activities, I know say they do plenty. In fact, I know say you volunteer for the Graduate Students Union Board of Directors, where they represent students for Senate. You want relate to us some of those volunteers where you don't do. How will they prepare you for life after graduation?
I go say plenty of the experiences when I don't get for this city because of volunteering when they do. So I just make up my mind, say I want really understand how the system they work. So I don't volunteer for like plenty places. I don't volunteer with Newfoundland Athletics Association. I don't volunteer with a Graduate Students Union to represent them for Senate. I don't see volunteer for Faculty of Science Council to represent a Graduate Students Union. Then I don't see volunteer for like this Newfoundland Eastern Regional Science Fair. When they say these high school students, they go do plenty projects. They will go come out as judge. And the one I like, well, when the volunteer when I do with MUN Experience Office, when they say for during welcome event, I come they act as tour guide
for new students, maybe they come.
Yeah, so that time now, me I not come the form I not come with JJC
anymore because you don't search, you don't
so
know.
Me I come to help people when be JJC because me I fair experience the thing when I newly come.
The correct talk be that. We know say you just go Nigeria, come back.
That one not true.
Okay, and now we know say that because you did miss home. So how that experience take be for you? You want to talk about the things that you see as you go and wait till you carry come back for us.
I say for 2 years now, I never really go Nigeria. Exactly May
2017 when you come. This is not the first time when you go home.
So I can't say now. That same May. Now I want to go out so that I go recap that experiences when I they come out. So some of the things that I miss now the food.
Okay.
I miss those traditional foods. Some of those food we not to get them for here like that. Another thing I miss now that family gist. Everybody go just sit down.
They speak the language.
They speak the language.
Yeah.
They just because
they speak pidgin where we they speak now for
if
studio.
you speak your local language, when we say people not today here for my place when they speak that language. So when I come, I carry plenty of those food come so that make I they use until they groove myself before the thing go finish and before I go Nigeria again.
Okay. Correct to be that. So what will be your plans? When you graduate?
Now this semester that be my last semester. Now my thesis.
You did round
up. They try right now submit and so I go say before August don't finish. Me I go don't tell them bye for the school.
So I be say you go convocate during October November.
Hopefully, yeah. So
waiting. So waiting be your plans now if you graduate. If you look forward to 3 months after you don't do convocation, 6 months after you don't do convocation, where you go see yourself that time?
It get plenty work when we say mostly now work. So waiting at they do now be say some of those places when we say I go like to work, and they try and make my inquiry so that I go know the kind of skills when they go require for that work environment, so that if there any certification what I need to do now to prepare me for that work environment, I will try to do one now. So now they focus to finishing, and they also they look out for those places when they say I will hope to work. So hopefully, like 6 months, 3 months when I don't graduate, I will hope say I will don't get better job. When go fit take care of me, and I will balance well also.
That's correct. So, what you they tell us? We say this place now where you want make as your home. So you want day Canada after you graduate, find work, start your own thing, possibly raise your own family. So now better talk be that. And we they really wish you well. And all the things that you don't talk to, that I should say 1 or 2 audiences they don't benefit from. But last word where we want to ask you, we say, so you get people now where they watch us, where they say, oh, we won't come here, we won't come do masters, as Peter said, they don't do it on. What if those 3, correct advice where you could give any student where they aspire to do a masters or even undergrad for MUN University or even Kona?
I know say sometimes if the thing to come here, if it they very stressful, especially if they come from Nigeria, you're going to need to do a lot of things. But the first thing when I go talk, be say first know what you define, and if you know what you define, you will need to pursue that thing well, because if you give up along the line, you will get what you will get. And the second thing when I go talk, be say if you know what you define, that thing try pursue one well. No matter what thing it will cost you, just try pursue one. And the third one, which I know say they very very important. If you don't come here, you get plenty things. Maybe say if he hook your neck, if he carry you away from your school. So if you day here, know the reason why you day here, and make sure say allow things carry you away
easy.
You go try make sure say you focus on the school when you come, so that when you finish, you go make yourself proud, you go still make your family proud,
Proud of
and
you.
all the friends make them proud too.
Now, so now correct talk with that. So Peter, as you come here, we want to say we appreciate you, and I know say our viewers for here they don't learn plenty better today. All right, we they go one small break. We they come.